All right, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bid and House live stream. I hope it has been a profitable week so far, so good. All right, with me on the microphone is Mr. Coco. Right, say hi to the viewers.
Yeah, good afternoon. All.
Okay, guys, it has been a very beautiful week, the second week of June, and we are here back to see what the chat can give to us and probably what the market can take for other people. So, Coco, how was your trading so far, so good?
I was looking at the okay, but then I realized that we expanded a lot from the opening of the day. That's the Asian range. So we're creating that very large Asian range. So when I have situations like that, it's always very difficult to be able to speculate on what the London or the New York should do. It's always low probability, so to say. But then I switched from taking a look at the Euro USD to the CAD JPY. Okay, it's like the second time I'm trading this asset. Okay, and I'm just expecting bearish prices to 105.300. Yeah.
Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing you going for card
CAD
JPY. What
JPY.
what really inspired you to go to this sort
Okay,
of thing?
the thing about this kind of exotic pair is now when you're noticing the way we have those daily ranges, okay, we are really dynamic ranges. Okay, that's just telling you that if you decide on the marketplace on the right direction, it's very easy to you to have those point values you're looking for. Because if you're looking to frame, if you're kind of a trader that frames a 1:2, right, you would easily just get a 1:2 as regards to the major pairs, which if you're looking to frame one is most times it could be difficult, right? So if you're trading a pair like that, most times you want to be able to take what the market gives you, even if it's 1 to 1.5 hour, it's still something. I mean, you're risking, for instance, you're risking one to make one, it's still something. Even if you cannot get that risk where you're risking one to get 1:5, it's still logical because as long as you're risking in the market, you should be sure that okay, you're making something from it. So that was the reason why I changed my perspective to the CAD JPY.
Okay, looking at the card JPY, let's look at the higher time frame to see um our trend first. We need to observe the trend before we can now see what price has to do. Okay,
Are you still
so
framing the Euro USD? Because most of our colleagues here, I think they took those that buy signal to the upside today. I think they've
I
paid
mean,
themselves. I don't know if they're still holding. Is there anyone that's still holding?
you mean the Euro USD?
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's finish up with the card JPY that you actually analyze. Let's look at what the trend
Okay.
is like. Looking at our 4 hour time frame, we observe that the card JPY over here is on a bullish trend so far so good,
Okay.
right? So boiling down to our the next time frame, 1 hour time frame, right?
Yeah.
Let's look at what price is actually doing there, because what we have observed so far so good is that price has been taking out highs, right?
Yeah.
Now in today's market, we can observe that the Asian session, right?
Yeah.
Asian traders actually took out yesterday morning, I think the 11th
Yeah.
high, right? And it has not taken out the low. So we're actually a little bit ranging
Okay.
on this particular place. Now let's look at 15 minutes to mark at our midnight opening price to see where price is actually reacting.
All right.
You know, it's been a long that I moved to this. I think you'll be going to Canada so far. Is it Canada or Japan?
It's Canada.
That's a good one. So in the 15 minutes time frame, we have marked out our midnight opening. I think it's reacting at 105.736. 105.736.
Is that the 15 minutes?
Yeah, that's the 15 minutes time frame. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So once we are done with that particular side, we are going to mark our buy side and sell side liquidity.
Sure.
So I'm going to mark out the sell side liquidity, which is previous day low, right?
Yeah.
So marking out that part, let's keep it there. Very simple. Okay. Now let's look at our buy side liquidity also.
Okay.
We're marking our buy side liquidity. Now, what we can observe that I really think that Asian traders should have taken out that buy side liquidity. From there, we can now look at taking out the sell side liquidity, right?
Okay.
But we have observed that nothing like that has been done so far, so good. And probably the market has really a little bit tanked down and cleared out the Asian low, right? So in a normal setting, or maybe like ICT, the ICT setting, right?
Yeah.
We'll be looking at going for the buy side liquidity, right? Since price has really gone down a little bit. So I think at this, I not really see any kind of market structure to maybe like place a buy or a sell.
Yeah.
So once I observe things like this in the market, what I usually do is I just step out of the market and maybe allow other people to eat from the market also, guy.
Actually, the reason why I took that short was the fact that we manipulated those highs from previous day. Okay. And then coming off of those highs, I wouldn't want to trade to those highs. Rather, I want to trade away from it. So even if it turns out that trade and it's running, even if it turns out a lot, it's still fine, because at the end of the day, everything is about risk, right? If you see what you think makes sense to you,